Good morning from the Yorkshire Dales. My name's Julie Carrick and my hubby Martin. Carrick is on the camera.
Morning.
We're the authors of a book called Losing It. It's not what you eat but what you don't eat that matters, and it's a book about how Martin and I lost 12 stone between us. I lost 7 stone and Martin lost 5 stone within a period of 6 to 9 months, and this is our journal of how we did it with the pitfalls, etc. Following on from that, and due to the COVID-19 lockdown, we decided to write our second book, which is Lost It and Loving It. This tells you how we managed to maintain our weight loss of the 12 stone in the last 2.5 years. Also, there's lots and lots of new recipes, which are tasty and very easy. Today I'm just experimenting, and I didn't expect Martin to get the camera out. And I'm doing a traditional Spanish almond cake, which is low fat, gluten free, but with a twist. I'm missing out the cinnamon and I'm putting lemon zest instead. So these are the ingredients. You need 4 eggs separated, ground almonds or almond flour, whichever you prefer to use, flaked almonds, which I've already pre-weighed out for the top, and stevia, which is a sweetener which we prefer because it doesn't leave the aftertaste, and of course 1 lemon. So for people who've contacted us on our webpage that are not sure how to separate an egg, there are several ways, but the easiest way I find is get 2 bowls, obviously 1 for the egg white, 1 for the egg yolk. I use a knife and I crack it like that, pop the knife down, and we'll put hopefully the egg white in here and the egg yolk in there. It might go wrong because I'm not used to being filmed on this. So you pop your fingers or your thumbnails in between the crack that you've made in your egg, and you slowly let all the egg white, I'll move my fat fingers so that you can see it dribbling off, and when it's almost done, you carefully do it again and take some more, and you continue doing this until nearly all can you see the egg white is stopped. So I've helped it a bit. So the egg yolk goes into that bowl, and I'll just throw these away and wipe my hands. Quickly dry them. So you repeat that process for 4 eggs. Egg whites in 1, egg yolks in another. I'll pop them on the side, and to save the noise, in this bowl there was 4 egg whites, that's it, and using my electric mixer whilst the whisks are clean, I whisk them up until a stiff peak. You can see that. And in this other bowl here are the egg yolks that have been whisked up with the stevia, and then I've added in, before the camera came out, which I didn't know, is the ground almonds that I'm using and some of the lemon zest. And then Martin reminded me before I went on camera, somebody asked us how we zest lemons. This is the lemon that I've started zesting. There is still a bit of peel there. Obviously he told me before, after I started. So using one of these hand graters, that lemon peel there, you just pop on there and you just rub it up and down your grater, just check, and you're getting all the yellow bit off, the dark yellow, and the rest is what we don't need. So pop your lemon onto one side, and being from Yorkshire, I tap the grater with the back of my knife or a spoon and then turn it over, and there's an awful lot of lemon zest there. So just scrape it out, sorry about the noise, tap it out. You can actually use your finger, whatever's the easiest. I use all 3. And that is your lemon zest. Whoops, still got some more to do. I'll pop that in the sink. And the lemon zest, there's a bit there, we don't waste anything. Pop it into the mixture, which has your egg yolks, your ground almonds, your stevia, and now lemon zest. I'll just pop that in the sink. Then using the electric whisk, beg your pardon, on a medium heat, we whisk it till it's well combined. I'll just do that. There will be a little bit of noise. Another little tip, if you use these plastic bowls, I've switched it off so I can explain what I'm going to do, and then once it's combined like it is, to get surplus off your whisk, I'm going to put it on a slow speed, and you'll see all the bits coming off. So a bit more noise. Can you see how it's gone all over the sides? So I'll remove those and again pop them into the sink. Now this is the awkward bit that people find, is you take a spatula full of egg white and you pop it in and you just take it from the outside and fold it in, and you keep repeating this till it's all done. But to save time, I'm going to put a bit more in. And again, repeat the process. You just cut and fold, cut and fold. And keep going till it's all incorporated. You don't use your mixer, because if you use your mixer, what you're actually doing is knocking out the air that you've so nicely and beautifully put in to your egg white. Can you see how it's incorporating? Nice and steady. Does take a few minutes, but it is worth the effort. I'll just pop a bit more in. Actually, I might put it all in. You're supposed to do it a bit at a time, but I'm just saving a little bit of time. If you're not used to doing this, then to make it easier for yourself, you can just do a bit at a time. And then once all this is done, I've pre-prepared a spring foam base tin. You can either use greaseproof paper to line it, but again, to save time, I'm terrible. I prefer the paper liners, which I'll show you in a minute, which you just pop in, and because I've used an 8-inch paper liner in about an 8.5 old-fashioned measurement spring foam tin. You can't actually buy this size, but it's my favourite one. So what I'll do is I use the 8-inch. That's almost done. Let me just show you. This is a very old tin, as you can see, scratches, bumps and everything. I've had it years, must be nearly 40 years. This is an 8-inch line, as you can see, that's the 8-inch. So all I've done is popped it in there and I've just spreaded it out, and it saves me lining the tin. This is almost done now. If you just have a look at that, there's a few little white lumps, but that's because I've done it rather quickly. But it will still work, fingers crossed, says Julie. Then you pour this into your prepared tin. Again, using your spatula. Sorry, I can't turn my wrist, so the cameraman's twisting awkwardly. You ought to see it, it's quite funny. And then scrape it all out. This is a very nice, light almond cake that you can get when you ever go to Spain. However, this is a friend who is actually Spanish has given it to me, and we've incorporated lemon, because what she does is she puts cinnamon in it, and I've got a friend coming with some of her grandchildren this week because it's half term over here, and one of them doesn't like cinnamon, so we put lemon in. But you can also use orange if you don't like lemon. If
you wanted a more intense almond flavour, can you just add a bit more almond extract?
Yes, by all means. I would use, if it was for this sounds awful, but if you If you're doing it for an adults, I would use almond essence, but children don't often like the stronger flavours, so I've used lemon instead. And then on top you can use as many flaked almonds as you like. I've just put a few in a bowl, and I tend to sprinkle them out with my hands because you can get them more evenly distributed. And it's a dead easy, dead quick Spanish almond cake. If I had a few more time, but I want to get this in the oven before I put Sunday lunch on. So I've done it quick. You can actually tap it ever so gently before you put your nuts on to make it more even.
And there's no ordinary traditional flour in this?
No, it's either ground almonds, which I've used, or almond flour. And like I said, it's dead easy to do. And then that's it. You put it in your preheated oven at 160 degrees for 30 minutes. I'm going to stop now, and I'll come back to you once the cake's cooked. So it's going in the oven now. And that's it. See you in 30 minutes. Hello again. 25 minutes has passed, and whilst we've been off air, I could smell the cake, and I forgot to tell you that if it starts going too brown at the top before it's cooked, you need to place a piece of silver foil over it to stop it burning. So I'm now getting it out. Hence the piece of silver foil on the top. Switch the oven off. Save electricity, and this is how it looks. I did test it a short while ago with a skewer. I'll do it again to show you, and if it comes out clean like that, it's cooked. So all you do now is leave it on the board to cool completely for 30 minutes. If you've used the old-fashioned way of greasing the tin with the cake, after about 5 minutes you can get a spatula and loosen it, but because this has got a liner in, as you can see, if I just lift it up it comes out, and that's why I like using them. So that is a lemon Spanish almond cake.
Smells delicious.
Hope it will be. If you're interested in either losing it, you can go on our web page. Martin will give you the details in a few minutes. I can never remember them. From us, signed, the losing it is £12 plus postage and packaging. The new one, which will be launched on Friday the 8th of November.
6th of November.
Beg your pardon, Friday the 6th of November. Oops. It should be £16.99, but a pre-launch price we're doing for signed copies, £15 only from us. And we're also doing another little offer if anybody's interested. Buy 2 books, again pre-launch, ideal for Christmas, both books for £25. I'm going to hand you over to Martin to tell you how you can contact us to get them. Thank you.
So if you want to contact us by email, our email is juliamartinlosinit@gmail.com, and if you just send us a little message and want to book, we'll leave your details on there, and we'll get back to you and post it out to you as soon as we can. You can also, if you want to enjoy more videos, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel just by hitting the subscribe button, and the little bell at the side of it will notify you of any new recipes or information that we post.
If you've got any other questions about anything, feel free to contact us, and we will get back to you as soon as we can, even if it's a family recipe that you want to transfer into gluten-free. Thanks for your time. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.